The imprisonment of Kodo ignited a firestorm of protest and dissent that swept across the continent like a raging inferno. From the heartland of guerrillas to the far reaches of Tajara, Leonias, and Hyaenia, his followers rose up in righteous fury, demanding justice for their beloved leader. At the forefront of this uprising was Joku, who assumed leadership in Kodo's absence and rallied the faithful with impassioned fervor. Standing before the congregation gathered in the church, he delivered a stirring address that reverberated with the echoes of defiance. "Beloved followers," he declared, his voice ringing with conviction, "our leader has been unjustly detained by the government. We must rise in the name of justice. In defense of our leader. Show your unwavering loyalty in the face of this unacceptable act. Sisu is eternal, and so is our resolve." The rallying cry echoed within the hallowed halls of the church, igniting a fervent zeal among the faithful. But the flames of discontent did not remain confined within the sanctuary walls. They spilled out into the streets, engulfing the entire continent in a wave of protest and civil unrest. Despite the looming threat of government reprisal, many among Kodo's followers heeded Joku's call to action. Braving the oppressive atmosphere of fear and intimidation, they took to the streets, their voices raised in defiance against the tyranny of Ruda's regime. As news of the protests reached the ears of Ruda, he seethed with anger and indignation. In a bid to quell the uprising, he issued draconian orders for the arrest of all participants, branding them as enemies of the state and traitors to the guerrillist cause. Meanwhile, within the confines of his prison cell, Kodo remained serene and undaunted. Despite the gravity of his situation, he radiated an aura of calm confidence, secure in the knowledge that his followers stood steadfast in their loyalty and devotion. Suddenly, a prison guard hurriedly approached Kodo, his eyes flickering with urgency. "Your Holiness," he whispered, his voice barely above a breath, "outside, your followers are protesting loudly, demanding your immediate release despite police repression." "Do not worry, you will be freed soon." Kodo's lips curved into a knowing smile as he gazed upon the guard. In that moment, he realized that even within the confines of his captivity, there were allies among the guards who shared his beliefs and sympathized with his cause. As the protests raged on outside, Kodo remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for his followers, his unwavering resolve serving as a guiding light in their darkest hour. And though the road ahead was fraught with uncertainty and peril, they marched onward, fueled by the unshakable faith that justice would prevail in the end.